Welcome to Culturally Sarawak, a show where we will be exploring the different aspects of culture that we have here in our beloved Sarawak. I'm your host, Lofrin, and I'm a culture enthusiast. Culture to me is a symbol of our identity and marks who our ancestors are, as well as traditions that we can pass down throughout the generation. And due to that, I wish to learn all that I can about the beautiful cultures of our people. So today we'll be looking at the bamboo zither of the Bidayu community. So to tell us more about the Pratwang, representing the local ethnic band Suk Binie, Samsons, yes, and Max. Let's welcome them to our studio. So yeah, hi.
Hi.
Samson,
Yep.
Max. Okay, so how are you?
I'm fine.
That's good. What about you, Max? Are you doing okay?
A little bit nervous.
I'm a little bit nervous. I mean, same, and I'm a bit cold as well. So thank you for joining us on the show. I really appreciate that. So first and foremost, how long have you been playing the Pratuong?
It's about 3 years, I guess.
3 years.
Yes, 3
I
years.
see. What about you? How long?
I started play this Srotong when I secondary school. Yeah.
I see. That's really wonderful, and we have a lot to cover for our show. So before that, we will be going on a short break, and when we return, we'll be finding out more about the Pratuong with these amazing musicians. So see you then. And you're back with me, Lofrin, on Culturally Sarawak with members of Suk Binie. So, the name Suk Binie is in Bidayu, is it?
Yes, from the Bidayu.
So what does it mean?
Suk Binie is mean a young seedling or young shoot that representing us or the member.
I see. So everyone in the band agreed to the name.
Yep.
That's very inspiring.
Yes.
When did you guys start as a band?
I guess 2016. I guess. That's time we are in high school.
Yeah.
The first time we playing in high school in the stage.
Yeah.
I think stage for Gawai. I think that time is we play as a band boy indie band, and then we gain our experience that we have new talents like playing Sape or Pratuong flute. So yeah, Suk Binie.
Fantastic. So, our main event. Tell us about the Pratuong that you have with you today.
Okay, as you can see here, there are two types of bamboo tube zither. In English, they call it bamboo tube zither. This one is Pratong and this one is Srotong. So Pratong is from the Pedawan. So the Srotong is from the Bau. So what is the difference between Srotongs and the Pratong is that Pratong have 5 string or can be 6 and or 7.
Okay.
So the Srotong only have 3 string. And another thing is that the Pratong have the 2 bassi here back there and the side, and for the Srotong have up here the drum.
I see. So do you play it similar, like the same way or like differently?
Actually, they play tapping, slapping, and not using the stick.
The stick.
So for the position to play this is different between the Srotong and the Pratong. So the Srotong, they will play like this. They take the stick and then the drum up here. So the Pratong is, the drum is side, at the side of the Pratong. So like usually like same lah.
Okay. So the first time that I saw the Pratuong was when I saw the band at Adao performing, and I thought about how cool it is. And it was literally my first time in my whole life that I saw that the Bidayu people actually have this as a musical instrument. And how do you integrate the sound of Pratwang into your music?
Integrate. what is it?
How do you combine the sound of Pratuong with the music that your band plays?
Okay.
Yeah.
So how we combine it like this. Usually our band is contemporary, isn't it? So for the srotong is for the feels. After we have the counting or the beats, and then we put this as a feel.
Okay.
So many of band like Adao, I guess they're using this srotong is for the feel. So like our band also using this srotong for the feels, and we stick to the original tune, the melodies itself. So,
I see. So even though you are a contemporary band, you still use the traditional sound.
yes.
That's amazing. So what was the process you go through to get the sound unique to Suk Binie?
What is the process?
Yeah, the process. Like, what was your first thought when you wanted to make music for Suk Binie?
First our aim is to preserve the culture and to show the people that our Bidaya community is what we say that difference between the other culture lah. So we using this Pratong as a main instrument for our band, and also to show the people that the Bidaya has the unique instrument. So we use this instrument to show the people out there the unique of the srotong itself that produce the sound like a gong, gong.
I see.
So, yeah, that is why the main.
Okay. So Max, do you play this one or this one?
The srotong.
The Pratwang.
Yes.
That's really cool. It's really great to be to see more local ethnic bands becoming more popular these days, especially in Kuching's local music scene. So I'm really glad that you guys are also part of it as well. So as musicians, we are no stranger to challenges, especially in this modern climate. So what sparked the interest to learn how to play the Pratwang for each of you?
How we play this rotong is we using the original way of playing, like I said just now, tapping, slapping, and hit using the stick. That is the original way of playing. So how we change we bringing this to modern instrument actually is each of the strings we change it, we tune it, following the melody like Sape. So each of the string we change it tune. So yeah.
So why did you decide to learn how to play these instruments? Like why? Exactly. Yeah, why? Like also for you, Max, the question is also for you. Why did you decide to pick this up? Why not something different like the Sape? Why this in particular?
Basically, this is our bidayo traditional instrument.
So
this is how we pick it up to all the people, so that they know how to play, how to learn, and the history about this srotong as well, and also the Pratwang. And we also can learn this with the professional person, just like when we Pratwang, Mr.
Taboh
from the
Pedawan.
Yeah. I actually spoke to him recently about the Pratwang, and it's really an honor to be able to see him. So you, who taught you to play these instruments?
Okay, this srotong, my late grandfather. When I primary school, I go back and I saw that my late grandfather and also my father play this srotong outside. So I saw that, but that day I'm not interested. And then when I come to secondary school, I meet my friend, my Suk Binie member. So I think that, why not? I want to join this band and put this instrument as a main instrument or
Mm.
the main instrument traditional.
Yeah. What about you? Why? Who taught you how to
Who,
play?
who taught me
Yeah.
is Arthur Bowman. He's the one who taught me about how to tune the string, follow the Sape way. So, yeah, Arthur Bowman and Mr. Rainbow. We call him Mr. Rainbow
I
from
see.
Andara East.
Ah.
He's the one who make this rotong for me.
I see. So that one was not made by the same guy who did this. This belonged to your family for generations. I see. I see. That's really, really cool. So who do you look up to in terms of when you play this? Like, who is your inspiration? Who do you aspire to be?
Mr. Arthur Bowman.
Okay.
He's inspired a lot lah.
Mm.
So he bringing this instrument to the international level, like Spanyol, I guess. Spanyol. So yeah.
I see. And what about you, Max?
My late grandfather.
Your great. Okay. Well, I don't think I have seen a lot of Pratwang players around compared to the likes of more popular traditional musical instruments like the Sape. So what would you suggest we could do to get more people to be interested in learning about the Pratuong?
They can find it on the Facebook or YouTube, or also they can go to Andara East. In that area, they can teach people how to play the Pratong. Also from the Bau area itself,
I also can
teach people
teach
about
a little bit of the.
I see. So, how do you promote it? How would you tell people like, oh, this is a really cool instrument, and I think you should learn it? How would you
We can promote it on the Facebook, like using the Facebook platform or the Instagram or YouTube, using a live video maybe. So that can influence audience out there. So they will like those, and then they can ask where to buy, where to learn, like that.
I agree. So during the time you spent playing the Pratuong, what would you consider to be a really big challenge for you?
As we know that in the modern era, maybe many of the new generation, like our generation itself, they like to play the modern instrument. So they prefer more about the modern instrument. So the traditional, maybe they say, oh, this is not
more to folks
lah, and then like ketinggalan zaman like that.
Yeah.
So we pick this instrument to inspire the people out there, the young generation out there, and this instrument can be part of the modern instrument as well, can be moved with the contemporary, using the contemporary song. So yeah,
that's really cool, and I definitely understand and relate to the challenges that you go through despite being someone who plays a different musical instrument. And it appears that the challenge that we face is similar as a traditional musical instrument musicians. So on that note, we'll be taking another short break. So do stick around as we have a unique performance by Suk Binie at the very end of the show with the Pratuong that you can see. So don't go anywhere. You are back on our show, Culturally Sarawak, with me, Lofren, and Suk Binie, to discuss more on the Pratuong and also their journey as a band. So, what is your favorite part about being a Pratuong player?
what is the favorite part of being a Pratong player is that I can represent the Bidayo itself using this Pratong. And the favorite is, as we know that the olden days, the Bidayo, using this Pratong is they inspire the sound of the gong. So the favorite part of this Pratong is that this Pratong is produced the sound like a gong, gonang ogong, a full set of Bidayuh traditional instrument gong. So that is the unique of that sound.
Do you have anything planned for the future?
Actually, this year our plan is to release our single, our project this year. Due to the COVID-19, we postpone it to next year. I hope that COVID-19 is how would you say
like vanquished,
vanished like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Same. And do you have any upcoming shows or events planned?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, understandable. So if your fans are, they want to reach to you, how would they do so?
You guys can follow our Facebook, Instagram, and you can see. You can search us from Google. You just type SUK space BINIE. Suk Binie.
That's awesome. So, any last words for our viewers out there?
Just follow us.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, that's an awesome end to our show, and all the best, Suk Binie, on your journey to be a great band, and I'm sure you'll be even bigger in the future. So yeah, fantastic.
Thank you.
That's it for our episode of Culturally Sarawak. Don't forget to watch the next episode where we will be talking about a famous traditional musical instrument of the Orang Ulu community, particularly the Kayan and the Kanya people of Sarawak. I think you know what it is, and I hope you'll be tuning in for our next episode. As usual, follow us at TVSTV on Instagram and me at Lofrin, that is LOFRINE. If you have a musical instrument you want to showcase, or maybe it's your own traditional musical instrument, or maybe you want to show us your musical talent, just post it up with the hashtag Culturally Sarawak. I mean, you guys can do it as well. Just post it up on Instagram.
Okay.
That'll be awesome. I look forward to getting to know each and every single one of you. Now, you know who they are. Here to perform the Pratwang. This is the sound of Suk Binie. I'm your host, Lofrin, and see you on the next episode of Culturally Sarawak.
Ni dua taruh 456 ju moi. Koi nek koi bau koi main koi bitana saringan. Selamat nek ngeduk so yang koi kati prami ngan ragu koi. Aden koi Suk Binie arap ngan drami niat koi do nyukong koi. Tara 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 tara. Woo! Tara 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 tara. Woo!